What's happening? 20th day of September. Coming to you live from the Midwest, especially Minnesota. I sound like Art Bagger. He's him and other people are doing this Halloween behavior. I think it's somewhere. I saw his. I didn't watch. I just saw it come up. They're doing some Halloween stuff. It's like, can we get through September 1st, please? But you pretty much follow these guys. Whatever is grand opening, that's where he or she goes to. Anyway, I was gonna have a cigar, but I'm gonna run over to MGM Liquor Store. I gotta get some beer. All right, for my next evil twin. That video that you saw today, this will come out tonight, was just on a whim. I wasn't putting anything out today. I get motivated by something, and I got home, had to fold laundry, busy all week long, folded laundry for the chores for the woman. Then I saw my GoPro 10 sitting there, and I've always told Old Man Nation he should do a, because he walks like a duck, by bees. That's the way he hears it, you know. And then, you know, he's pissed in the morning that he didn't push out enough hate. I was talking to Santa Claus about that. So I just kind of did that at a whim. I know the board was doing it, I really don't care. It was just the beauty that I got. So I'm going to do one today. I got to do some chores. And I'm going to have a certain beer in the video. I'm going to do something. And I got a prop. And I'm going to, you know, to me, it was fun to do that. And, you know, have a little fun with, I mean, I've had people make fun of me before, trust me. Made fun of many times on this video and audio platform. Speaking of that, I heard that when you put up an audio, they're going to put a video to it. So I guess my fear mom don't really care about anymore. Those times have come and gone now. The audios, it's a podcast. You know, my crescendo, I think, on the haters is kind of down. I get it, you know, whatever it is. There's a new guy, the hater guy that is stalking Sarasota Tim that came up. He's some hot dog guy. And so I'm going to talk about free speech at the end. Because it kind of motivated me. Someone made a comment. I'm the reason why people shouldn't have a channel on YouTube. Because they don't like me making fun of people. People made fun of me, like I've said, the way I talk, the way I walk, whatever. Everyone's fair game on here. Blind Views does a lot of this hate towards a lot of people. He's a hater. People come to him for that hate, right? He has freedom of speech. It's just some major accidents today. There was one on eastbound when I was coming home. I like a couple were just trash, just trash. It was a brand new Mercedes. Just the front end was just torn right off. Then I saw one, when you split between Minneapolis, you go to 5th and 11th, you go off 94. I don't know how happened. The back end was just shit right off. I don't know what it was. It was a Toyota, damn near. It was just white. That thing's going in the scrapyard. I mean, you could cut that in half, make a vehicle out of that one. But that's going in the scrapyard. I don't know how these accidents happen. But 94 is 5x5 in the pipe, as they call it. So, anyways, so I am gonna, the guy, the hot dog guy, listen, part of his video, whatever, talk about whatever. He's gonna be in the hater program, whatever. That's fine. Second nice man. He was talking about hot dogs. I'm gonna do some cooking videos when I had Blind Views. I had Old Man Nation on. With Santa Claus, he asked about more cooking videos. It's the Casey Grits cooking show because he was whining. He's just way too busy to get stuff done. And he was whining that the omelet wasn't to his satisfaction. It reminded me of a guy on a cooking show. He liked his mom's food, and he's in the Army, and she went to the base to cook his stuff for it. And they asked him how it was, and he goes, well, it's not like my mom, and his mom walks out. It was kind of fun. So my cooking videos, I'm going to do those hot dogs. We got some at Costco, the long ones. An open-face hot dog on that skillet grill. I'm going to do an open-face dirty hot dog, naked hot dog, meaning you don't use a bun. It's going to be a fork. I'll put it on there. I'm also going to do a Monty egg omelet, a Monty egg sandwich with those hot dog buns I told you about. You can use it for anything. Great for RVers. So, and also going to make something else. I talked with her about what do they call those things with the taco shells, and you put meat in there and you cut them, whatever they call those. I can't really call them, but do something like that in there. So you guys have seen me do the omelets. That's fun to do. I mean, I'll do it, whenever the other day. I'll roll you one. It's fun to roll omelets. I would love to have my own breakfast nook from 5 to 10 omelet breakfast only, and if me and Old Man Nation and Santa Claus with a triple treat together, we have the money, we really don't care. Tips go into and it shows all year long how high they get every year. Our tips go to Helping Paws here in Minnesota, whatever. Go something good. We want your money coming in, but we don't need your tips. You put it like in a thing and it slowly rises up. They see where the money goes to for tips. We don't get any, but it just goes to something substantial. So, I am going to go get a steak at Aldi's, because I guess your favorite hater, Sarasota Tim, you guys love to hate watch. That one guy now is stalking him, which is, I get it, but I don't know. I'm not, I get what he's doing. It was funny with New York Dan because he's a simpleton. I get it. You know where he's at, but once, not twice. Whatever. He's a grown-ass man. He can have that. It's a little, whatever. I don't know. It's like if I know where, what's his name, lives, Old Man Nation or something, roll through his house with my camera. Hey, man, I'm going by his house. But Fat Boy people roll through Fat Boy's neighborhood when he was on YouTube. They'd go by his house in Sydney, Ohio. I'm like, come on. I've had 3 people come by my house. Didn't work out for a couple of them. One got away, but you want to come by and clear and present danger. Look that up. Anyways, so the cooking videos and the evil brother. I thought that was twin brother. I thought. To me, it just came in my head. I'm like, I'm gonna go out there and just do it. She goes, "What are you doing? Picking in your ass?" She's watching from the bathroom, and she's like, "Oh my God!" I have an Asian next to her. He's looking over like this, looking at me. So I'll do another one. That'll be out, and it'll be a little more prop. It's the same thing, just up like that. Get some more thoughts in my head. I didn't mention dingling in there. I was trying to think of walking back and forth with no notes. Another guy I saw today, listened to his confession. He had notes, which distracted from the whole thing. I listened to part of that, whatever his confession was. I think he went by there again, whatever. I don't know. He was all happy about subs. I'm getting toward 1,000, doesn't mean a damn thing. I'll take my 50, 60, 70 that I get. Some get over 200, some don't. So we all know about Jimmy Kimmel, and that person made the comment down below. Kind of gave me the motivation for a video. Things motivate me. Something inspired me, like writing a song, right? I mean, I wrote a lot of those AI songs for fun. And I think I love listening to people that write songs. The Eagles had their album, how each song was brought together. Daryl Hall and John Oates, they wrote one time how they wrote certain songs. They're on a thing, Melissa Etheridge. I like how people put stuff together. So to me, something just kind of motivates me. But anyway, it's free speech behavior with the hunch. Donald J, convicted felon, adjudicated rapist. And what else? And draft dodger, right? Jimmy Kimmel getting booted off because he made a comment. And I get free speech. It's great. It's what you wish for. Like I worked for a Jewish golf club. I guess if I was a Jew, you want to live next door to me and raise a Nazi flag? Good. I know you don't like me. Good. I'm a man of color. You want to put a noose outside your house? Good. I know you don't like me. Jimmy Kimmel, okay. I mean, the Man Show was kind of fun. But it goes both ways because the Hunch did a executive order that you can't use the government to stifle competition. Remember that executive order? And pressuring Disney, it was at ABC, whatever that was, and they own Disney. People are canceling their Disney stuff. They're all pissed off. It's like, he has the gold such a price. I don't have to bring the guy back, but again, I hate to say it's what Hitler did, man. Took control of everything. You may not like it, I'm telling you. And I get it. You want to say something. You want to be a personal pig. I get it. It's going to be accountability. It's like people doing these stupid videos. You're praising the death of Charlie Kirk or whatever. I know they have a get together in Arizona. I don't know if it's now or it's at the football facility. You want to stand on the sign, whatever. I see people on overpasses praising the Hunch. Good for you. You like the guy. I don't care. I'm not the kind of guy to do that. I mean, I believe in the language of money. Meaning, I'm very picky where I spend my money. I'm going to go to a local liquor store and get something in town in Hopkins. It's a local liquor store. We have an MGM. I don't mind that, but I'm going to go to the guy in downtown Hopkins and walk in there and put money into my city. Okay, very picky where I choose and spend my money. Okay, I got that new job, and all of a sudden they pull me in the office at the end of the day and pull me in the office. And they want to give them a $2 raise. But I said, "How about the money?" I said, "I'm here now past 1:30. And I said, the other job is going to be 4 to 12. And I said, I don't mind working extra, but I just sit around waiting for a flight that doesn't come in. No. I said, I've been there a year and a half. I appreciate it. Well, you're welcome back. And I said, yeah, but I said, you know something? I don't usually go back to jobs. Perkins I did, because I would work a couple days, a couple times, took a year off, and then I'd come back for another store. That was per time. I opened stores all over the country. So I would open stores for like a year, take a month off, and then I'd come back later on, whatever it was. I've never gone back to a job where I quit. I never went back for num-nums with girls that I dated, women that I dated. Never went back for num-nums, because what happens, you knock her with a cheerleader, and you're the father of the child. So ask my brother, bitch, what happened there. She went down to see him in Iowa. He was a truck driver. Got num-nums and ended up having Satan's granddaughter, give him 3 kids, and 1 adopted. Poor choice. But free speech, I'm just rambling here, is slippery slope. But you can't have the government taking out free speech. And like I said, I'll go back to Hitler, how he practiced on handicapped children and people that were handicapped children and older people and diseased people to learn how to kill people. So when the Jews were attempting to do it, he knew what they were doing, right? It's like you're working on a frog in science class and you take it apart. I get it. Some people like to kill squirrels just to practice. Jeffrey Dahmer did that. Practiced on stuff and worked his way up and started eating people, and we all know how that went. He got killed in the prison, which he wanted. But you can't have that behavior. You can't have the president and his people pressuring, is it ABC? Because some guy said something. So now Saturday Night Live is going to be afraid, whatever. You're not going to hear me on Double G Hard R. I don't like somebody. I don't like the hunch. I don't hate the guy. I don't care for him. Didn't like the plagiarizer either. He's a plagiarizer and never served his country. Again, if you're going to send someone's child to war, you better serve their country. That's all I'm saying. I'm far from, being perfect, but I just despise that the government decides it's a selective outrage, who they're going to keep down. If you want to tell people that you're a prejudiced little pig, go ahead. Like I have my Speckley Sports back of my bumper, right? I don't put I don't put a laundry basket on either one of my cars, because then people come by and they key it because you're a fan of the Cowboys or whatever, the Green Bay Peanuts Packers. If I see someone with a hat on, I usually say, hey, you a fan? Because I have every championship hat from any organization from all the way when I was 10. And I have well over, I think, 5,000 hats, something like that. So I wear all kinds of hats. I'll wear my Dallas Cowboys Star jacket with a Green Bay Packers hat. Oh my God, people get just triggered. How can you do that? Or I'll wear a Vikings hat with my Cowboys jacket. Oh my God, shut up. And I usually see somebody, hey, you a fan? When we talk football, I don't walk over and hit them. It's just fighting in the stand, because your freedom of expression of what team you like is not who they like. I don't get it. If you wanna have an anti-gay, see this light here, won't be bold-faced red. Thank you very much. You want to have a flag anti-gay? I'm a gay man. At least I know you don't like me. That's fine. I don't care. Could care less. I don't like cancel culture. The Republicans didn't like it, and now all of a sudden they're canceling culture. People are getting pissed. I'm not a big Disney guy. I've been to Disneyland once. I don't have any Disney Plus. I like some Disney movies. But hey, I know who you are. Like I said, I carry Oak Ridge Country Club. I like Jewish people. I have gay people. I have people that are gay. They're gay. I have people of color. I don't care. I'll give you that one chance. You F me over, well, then guess what? Not my friend. What do I say? You run with. I don't want poor people. I don't want people who are prejudiced. I don't do that kind of stuff. I just don't. I tolerate people. You may not. If you don't like effing people of color or gay, that's your problem. Well, what do I always say? You can't staple a man to a fence because the gay man. I was at Wyoming, Shepherd, good 20 years ago. I watched real good videos. The Killdozer. Killdozer was in Colorado. It's about 2004. So good videos on the Killdozer. Look that up. It is so cool. I remember that happening, and they broke that down. That guy was so pissed off at the city. That could have been done real simple. Cement company said, "Listen, we'll relocate your business over here, somewhere else, and hook up your sewer." Air Force guy, brilliant guy, but that whole thing was like, whoa. watched like 4 or 5 videos on that. I'm like, oh my goodness. But it's freedom of speech. I don't know. If you want to preach hate, you're going to get hate. If you want to put up a sign in your front yard, say, you know, blah, blah, blah. Remember when, during the presidential run, people had a thing outside their playing, and people are starting it on fire. It's like, give me a break. I've never put anything outside my house, ever, who I vote for. It's none of your business. I don't, because people go to buy and do stuff. That pisses me off to no end. But I just kind of, it's a shame that this country, both ways. You can't have the hunch bitching about it, give an executive order, not use the government to get people that he wants to use because they threatened ABC because he said something about, you know, the killing of Charlie Clerk. People are taking sides on that behavior. We have no room in this. I mean, I make fun of people make fun of me. I'm sure they're not going to wish death on anybody, especially the hunch anybody else. Not cool. But it's too bad that we can't all learn to get along, as they say. Like, what's his name? What was it? The King guy out in L.A. that got beat up. I think he's dead. You know, can't we all just get along? No. You don't like two men having consensual sex. What am I going to say? You can't watch two women. Not a very Christian thing to be doing. Jesus loves me. This I know, for what the Bible tells me so. You know. And when the hunch held that one upside down, remember that? When he went across the street? I'm going to watch that live with the general. That was a poor choice. Anyway, I'm going to go to Richard's Liquor here right downtown Hopkins. They used to have a Lehman's Liquor. He's long gone. My dad went there and bought his grain belt all the time. So when I get my beer for my little video, you'll see it on lovely and talented one more double bubble one. You'll see it on Monday morning. So I appreciate everybody that comes to the video. We all just get along. People make fun of me and make fun of people. That's what it is. Anyways, guys, keep it real. And I do not have sexual relations with that Winsky Yahoo. So we're going to go on in there and buy some beer and try it myself live for you guys. You'll see it. The evil twin brother of Blind Views. Because that's the way he hears it. Because he can't see, right? All right? I don't know. That's what I hear. And if he's not good enough hater, they're pissed off. So, all right, guys, from the outskirts, all right? Call your mother. You see something, say something. All the military, use a condom, please. Prevent AIDS or herpes, gonorrhea, needle in the penis. Ouch. I've never had a needle in the penis, but, you know, women, you carry the groceries. Remember that. Go back for num-nums. Wrap it up. That's all I'm saying. I'm sick and tired of don't use abortion for birth control, okay? Out in front of Richard's Liquor here in downtown Hopkins. Peace, Middle East. Bitch, please. Bitch, please.